Welcome back. We have so many books to open today. I have done a lot of book shopping over the past few months since my last book haul, which felt like, I don't know, a week ago. And you guys will be proud. I've been doing a lot of in-person, in-store shopping. Now, I still have a lot of online, but been getting out of the house more, made a few Barnes trips, and made some trips to some other stores. So I'm excited to share all these with you. We have romance, fantasy, general fiction, but of course, it's all mostly romance because I'm a romance girly. I think I'll start with all my shopping bags first, and then we can get into my Barnes orders, and also I have 3 Fairyloot orders, which is always really exciting because they're just beautiful. All right, let's start first with Walmart. You might be thinking, Sydney, why are you buying books from Walmart? Wait a second. Don't make assumptions about the Walmart book section. They sometimes have some really good options, and to be honest, the nearest bookstore to me is about 30 minutes away. Barnes is a far drive. The closest thing I do have is a Walmart, so I like to look at the book section every time I go, and sometimes I just can't help myself. Last week when I went with my husband and my brother, I picked up 3 books. The first being, and this one's really exciting, Kristen Hanna's Nightingale, the 10-year anniversary edition. And I was so surprised they had this. I don't know why I was surprised. Walmart carries good books. I saw it at Barnes & Noble like a few days after I had bought it at Walmart, and it was almost all the way sold out at my Barnes store. So I was super excited to get this. It is beautiful. I mean, look at that. We listen, we don't judge. I have not read a Kristen Hanna book. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know I have Firefly Lane in my TBR. Still haven't gotten to it. Now I have 2 Kristen Hanna books in my TBR, and you guys, I have to read it. The Nightingale. Like, this is a must. The fact that I haven't read it before now, I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed. So I'm excited about that one. The next one is Watermoon. I've been seeing this book everywhere, and I mean, how cute is that? The cover is to die. Oh my gosh. The end papers? I don't know what this is about. Is this a general fiction? Is this a fantasy? I don't know. I've just been seeing it everywhere, and I've loved the cover. So I bought it. A woman inherits a pawn shop where you can sell your regrets, and then embarks on a magical journey when a charming young physicist wanders into the shop in this dreamlike and enchanting fantasy novel. Oh, I am all about this. And the font is so big and the spacing is so good. I'm excited for this one. I have so many fantasies that I need to read. So I think March is going to be a huge fantasy reading month for me. And also, I'm going to read The Hunger Games for the first time, because the new Hunger Games is coming out in March, into March. So I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger. I'm reading it for the first time. I'm just going to be thrown back to my middle school days. I cannot wait. I was at every premiere of Hunger Games, just never picked up the books, and I've heard the books are amazing. So I'm so excited. But the next book I bought is 1,000 Broken Pieces. And I bought this one because I have 1,000 Boy Kisses and I want to read it this month. It is on Kindle Unlimited. My mom had bought me the physical copy, so I do have the physical copy. I wanted the second book to this series. Everyone loves this first book. I haven't heard much about the second book, but I don't know. I just picked it up and I wanted both. This is a different size from the first one I have, which is kind of driving my OCD crazy, but I'm excited to get into both of those books, finally read those. Next, let's do a Barnes bag. This has just 1 book in it. I bought this one a few months back and just have saved it to open with y'all. Dating and Dragons. I was actually at Barnes on this release day. I had no idea that there was a second book in this series, and I loved the first book, Dungeons and Drama. It was nearly like a 5-star read for me. YA romance, it was just so fun and sweet and innocent. I just loved that love story in the first book, so I'm so glad she wrote a second. I don't know if there's gonna be a third, but I need to read this so soon because it looks so good. So I'm excited for this one. Next up, ooh, this one's a fun one. Kara got me 2 books when she was in St. Augustine. She sent me this picture in this boutique that had this cart of all these beautiful illustrated books, and she was like, pick one out, and I was like, I'll do one better. I'm gonna pick out two. I'll sell ya. So I picked out Alice in Wonderland, which is my favorite Disney movie, and I've yet to read the book. She's real thin. I feel like the real Alice in Wonderland is like longer than this. I don't know. And then I got Peter Pan. I do have another edition of Peter Pan by a different author, and I've read that one. So I'm gonna put these together on my bookshelf. I mean, you guys, come on. They kind of remind me of the Rifle books I have of Pride and Prejudice and I want to say Emma. Is it Pride and Prejudice and Emma? Might be Little Women. I'll insert a picture up here, but so cute. I just love this. Next, another Barnes trip. When did I get these? Oh, this was my last Barnes trip, so this was over the weekend. Again, if you've been watching my videos, especially my last one, I talked about reading my first Cassandra Clare book, which was Clockwork Angel, and I thought I had the physical copy. I just had 2 other Cassandra Clare books. Anyways, I read it through Libby. Now I have the physical copy. And if you don't know Cassandra Clare, all her books have just these really cool spines, and they all line up with like characters in the city that they're in. And it's really awesome. So even though like this was an okay read for me, I just want to read them all so I can like have these lined up on my bookshelf. Yeah, I need to read the second one in the Infernal Devices soon. Okay, I have not heard of this book before, but I got it because I needed another buy one get one 50% off. Is it just me, or okay, I've noticed a few things this year with Barnes & Noble. First, they're not doing as many double, triple stamp days. They've had one on Valentine's the last 2 years, and I was so looking forward to going to Barnes & Noble after my dinner with my husband and buying books and getting triple the stamps, but they didn't even have a triple stamps day on Valentine's Day, and I was like, what the heck? We still went to Barnes, don't worry. I feel like the past few years, their buy one get one 50% off section has been huge, and they've always had one in the romance section. They don't have one in the romance section anymore, and the one at my store, it's just like a small little table towards the front, and there's not a lot of options. All that saying, I got the Love Scribe, and it says, packed with imagination and wisdom, the Love Scribe will make you believe in the power and magic of stories. So yeah, I don't really know what this is about, other than the main character writes love stories, and she has some personal growth through that. I don't know when I'm gonna get to this. I hate to say it, I feel like this one might be sitting on my shelf for a little bit, unless one of you guys have read it and tell me to read it. So if you read it, let me know, and I hope it's a good one. Next one I got the Love Scribe because I wanted this book, because I want to read my first Frederick Backman story, and I got Beartown. And I've heard lots of good things about this. Blurb says it's only a game, it only resolves tiny insignificant things, such as who gets validation, who gets listened to. It allocates power and draws boundaries and turns some people into stars and others into spectators. That's all. Backman is a masterful writer. His character is familiar yet distinct, flawed yet heroic. There are scenes that bring tears, scenes of gut-wrenching despair, and moments of sly humor. This is a story about a town and a game, but even more about loyalty, commitment, and the responsibilities of friendship. The people we disappoint even though we love them, and the decisions we make every day that come to define us. In this story of a small forest town, Frederick Backman has followed the entire world. I mean, come on. If that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. Yeah, I can't wait to get into this one. And I haven't even read a general fiction this year. So 2025, waiting for my first general fiction read. And I think Mr. Frederick, just might be it. Last shopping bag. This was my Valentine's trip. It's kind of become tradition that every year on Valentine's, my husband takes me to Barnes after dinner or just at some point on Valentine's Day. So let's see what I got, because I kind of forgot. Okay, I got Clockwork Prince, which is the next book in the Infernal Devices series. See, it has a little pretty spine. And yeah, this is the next one I need to get to. Went ahead and bought it. I love the big font, the big spacing. So I had to get into this one. Next. Ooh, yes. So I read a ton of romance in February, as I always do in February. And it was time to really restock my romance options. So I got The X-Files by Jessica Joyce. I've heard such great things about this book and I am very excited to read it. I feel like it's such a good spring, summer read. I believe it's a second chance romance. Ooh, it has a recommendation from BK Borison. Love. You guys, business casual, so slept on. I read it and I could not believe how good it was. I haven't heard anything about business casual. I feel like people just haven't been reading the last book in the Love Light Farm series. You need to. You need to, you need to, you need to. It also has a recommendation from Allie Hazelwood. See, estranged exes must stick close together to save their best friend's wedding after a string of disasters in the swoony and steamy second chance romance. Yep, second chance. Woo! Excited. And 2 more. Okay. You're gonna be like, Sid, what the heck? But hear me out. Hear me out. I got 1984. And yes, does this give me cringy flashbacks to senior year of high school? Yes. Did I fully read 1984 in high school? No. Have I actually ever read this book? No. Sorry to my AP Lit teacher. I was faking my way through it, okay? Listen to me. I know you're like, Sid, what are we doing? You read romance. Andrew Garfield is the narrator of 1984 for its 75th anniversary on Audible. So yes, I am going to read 1984 and listen to Andrew Garfield's beautiful British accent and have the time of my life. I've decided. I could listen to him read the phone book. And when I saw that he did the audio version of 1984, sold. Plus I wanted to get this 75th anniversary edition. You might think that's strange. I gotta get my general fiction read in. Okay, you might have seen this one before. I Who Have Never Known Men. This is everywhere right now. Everywhere. It's going so viral. I heard it's pretty heartbreaking. I want to say it's about 2 women that are living underground and one of them is a young girl and all they know is like underground. They've never seen above ground. I don't know why they're underground. Let's see. Deep underground. 39 women live imprisoned in a cage. Watched over by guards, the women have no memory of how they got there, no notion of time, and only a vague recollection of their lives before. As the burn of electric light merges day into night and numbless years pass, a young girl, the 40th prisoner, sits alone and outcast in the corner. Soon she will show herself to be the key to the others' escape and survival in the strange world that awaits them above ground. Oh, the font is so small. I've just heard it's very interesting and thought-provoking. Is that always what I go for? Yeah, rarely. Hardly ever. In the small cases that I do want to feel something, that I do actually want to like really concentrate and think and not just like lay down, read my book and escape reality. Well, this is escaping reality, but just like have a deep think book. I know where to go. This will be it. I think I'm gonna read this one soon just because everyone's loving it. This cover, oh my gosh. Reminds me of like a lot of the Japanese books I like reading. Is this guy Japanese? I don't think so. Yeah, the cover just reminds me of that. All right, it's time to get to my packages. First box. Not off to a great start. Where did I put my scissors? Ten years later, right? Okay. Okay, let's see if I can open this box this year. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank God. I'm excited about this one. First Time Caller by BK Borison. I've seen this all over socials. I knew it was one of these boxes. I just didn't know which one it was. Again, I just read Business Casual, which was the last book in the Love Light Farm series, and I loved it. And so I am very excited to read this one. What have I heard about this? I've heard that it takes place in Baltimore and it's also Sleepless in Seattle inspired. See, a hopeless romantic meets a demoralized radio host in this cozy Sleepless in Seattle inspired love story. Yep, exactly what I just said. It's about Aiden and Lucy. This cover, guys, so cute. Yay! Another romance to add to the pile. Next up, I'm gonna hurt myself. I know I am. Okay, we're getting places. Okay. Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Can I be honest with you guys about this one? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not excited about this book. I mean, look, it's so pretty. So pretty. Am I gonna read it? Yeah, probably. I just don't think Ali Hazelwood is the author for me anymore. And that breaks my heart because Love Theoretically is one of my favorite romances. I read The Love Hypothesis like really early in my like reading journey. All her books have always been spicy, but like her last one was like an erotic something rather. Love something. Love on the Brain. Was that it? I read that one and I was like, why am I reading this? And then before that, she did her first YA romance and I didn't enjoy it like at all. I don't know. I just think this book is gonna be really smut heavy, and I'm not saying that's like a bad thing. It's just not my thing. I just think of like some of her older books and how good she was at bringing humor into a love story, and also really good at writing male main characters that were really inspired by the female main characters. And I loved that every book she wrote, the characters worked in STEM. Ugh, I feel like I'm in mourning. I'm literally grieving. I don't know. Yeah, see, this has spice written all over it, which is fine. A lot of the books I read have spice in it, but I just don't want that to be the main focus of a book when I'm reading it. Does that make sense? And that's fine. If you like when spice is like the main focus of the books you like to read, totally fine. That's just not like my thing. I'm so into slow burns and yearning, and I know it's like a trend right now to say like men don't yearn anymore and no one writes good yearning books anymore, and I am sure that those books are being written. It's just spicy books are what's popular right now and what's getting the spotlight right now. Us girls that like want more of those yearning type books just have to find the authors that we like, and new authors and new stories, blah blah blah. I'm gonna stop talking. Well, I'm not gonna stop talking because you know I'm filming a video, but I'm gonna stop talking about that subject. But Emily Henry's next book will be released next month, and she's not super spice heavy. And also Abby Jimenez, and she's not really super spice heavy either, and she wrote my favorite book of 2024. You guys, April's gonna be crazy. Also, Fearless comes out. You will not hear or see from me. I'm just kidding, you will, because I have to talk about all those books that are coming out. Also, okay, I do not need to be like pointing at you with scissors, but the next book in the Done and Dusted series comes out too, and I just read the third one. I can't even remember. Something Lassoed in February. That was one of the romances I read, so I'm excited for that. Those books are pretty spicy, but still like a good, cute little love story to them. And I'm just trying to find a good cowboy romance, you know, because I tried Elsie Silver. I couldn't do it, guys. Don't hate me. I could not do it. So I just want a cute little cowboy romance. I think Done and Dusted, that series, is kind of filling that void right now. Okay. Wow. Okay. I forgot I ordered this. I got The Anxious Generation, and I have stayed away from like self-help books because the thought of a stranger telling me how to think and act and behave doesn't sit right with me. I'm the only one that knows my body and mind. You're the only one that knows your body and mind, and everyone works and functions and behaves differently, and that's how it should be, and health looks different for everyone, blah blah blah. You don't care. This book was very popular in 2024, one of like the top books of 2024, and I need an excuse to break my addiction to my phone, especially when it comes to being on my phone at night. If this book scares me a little bit from my phone, mission accomplished. That's why I bought this book. I actually asked for it for Christmas, and then I didn't get it for Christmas, so I ordered it right after. And I forgot I did that. Time to get to Fairyloot. Yay! Pretty books, pretty books, pretty books. Okay, this is not, that's not safe. Too close to the eyes. Way too close to the eyes. Okay. Okay, let's open it. Oh. The card. Beautiful. This is my December subscription, and it is A Language of Dragons. If you don't know, this is your first book haul with me, I do get the YA fantasy subscription. So let's see this beautiful book. Ooh, I'm seeing some gold foil. There are packing peanuts getting all over me. I really am sad that they don't do the little book slip anymore. I don't know if I can read a book about dragons for a while after Onyx Storm. Wow, pretty deep purple. There's the edges. There's the back. I love when it has just that simple back. Every fire starts with a single spark. Ooh, love that. The detail of these sprayed edges. Fairyloot just keeps getting better and better. And papers. Ooh, smoochy smooch. Let's see what this is about. Ooh, it's in London in 1923. Dragons soar through the skies and protests erupt on the streets, but Vivian Feather Swallow isn't worried. Wow. Feather Swallow? What a name. She's going to follow the rules and get an internship studying dragon languages. By midnight, Viv has started a civil war. With her parents arrested and her little sister missing, all the safety Viv has worked for is collapsing around her. So when a lifeline is offered in a form of a mysterious job, she grabs it. Arriving at Bletchley Park, Viv discovers that she has been recruited to uncover the secrets of a hidden dragon language. If she succeeds, she and her family can all go home again. If she doesn't, they'll all die. Yikes. Escalation. But the more Viv learns, the more she realizes that the bubble she's grown up in isn't as safe as she thought. And eventually she must decide, what war is she really fighting? So like historical fantasy. Nothing about a boy, but there's definitely a boy in it, because there he is right there. We all love dragons, don't we? First Fairyloot down. Second. Are any of you guys subscribed to any other book subscriptions? Is there another one I need to know about? I know there's like Steamylit, right? And I have ordered a book from them. I ordered their like special edition Love and Other Words. Ooh, let's see. Okay. This is my February subscription, and it's the Rose Bargain. Ooh, that is so pretty. No. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. These light pinks. This is why I like being surprised. This is why I don't look at what I'm actually getting for the month. I just like to be completely surprised by the books. This is so gorge. No, 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 no. This is pretty. Look at that, y'all. Are we joking? When one makes a fairy bargain, one must be prepared to pay the price. Oh my word. Look, look. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. I'm in love. Ah. Are you kidding? How do they make such gorgeous people? I think I say that every book haul, but it's giving Cinderella story Hilary Duff, Chad Michael Murray. Oh, he has pointy ears. Oh, he's Faye. He's Faye. England, 1848. The season is officially open in high society. Are you telling me this is Bridgerton with fairies? The season is officially open, and high society girls line up to bargain with the immortal Queen Morin for qualities that will win them suitors. A perfect smile for the loss of a finger, an exquisite talent for piano in exchange for one's happiest childhood memory. Lady Ivy Benton plans to use her bargain to uncover the truth about what happened to her beloved sister Lydia, whose mysterious disappearance and a reappearance means the Benton family have been cast out by polite society. Oh my gosh, so Bridgerton! But instead, Ivy's season arrives with shocking twist. The queen announces a competition to win the hand of her Fae son, Prince Bram. Marrying the prince is a prize that could save Ivy's family from ruin. Yet every glittering fey deal has a rotting heart, and amidst lavish balls, vicious competition, and a dangerous alliance with the prince's irresistible brother, Prince Emmett, Ivy realizes that at the center of this contest lies a dark plot that could destroy all of England, and her heart along with it. Gosh. So, I need to read this today. Should we look at the actual book? Shut up. Shut up, guys. Seriously. Oh my god. Okay. We'll be reading today. Starting this today. How fun. Does it sound like an absolute just rip-off of Bridgerton? Yes, I don't care. I like Bridgerton. Okay, literally putting that in a different pile. Wow, what a thrill that was. We didn't look at the actual book of the last Fairyloot. Oh, fun and pretty. Alright, let's open the last box. We're going to the last box, you guys. I need comments of what you've read lately, what you've liked, what I need to order, what I need to read. So tell me. And tell me if you've read any of these books, if you liked them or if you hated them. I want to know. And we'll open this last book. I cannot get over that. I am speechless. About how pretty that book is. I'm really hoping the story isn't awful. Because that would just wreck my dreams. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Okay, this is my January subscription. It is Cruel is the Light. The theme was Unholy Alliance. Ooh, some more gold. Oh, the sun's coming out. The sun's coming out for our last book unboxing. How special. Wow, that's pretty. Also very thick. Cute sprayed edges. Back. Am I overwhelmed? No, but it's probably because I just opened that one. And also I feel like I've seen these sprayed edges before, but I'm becoming way too critical. End papers. Beautiful. They say love conquers all, but can love win in the war between demons and exorcists? Oh, or will it just tear them all apart? Oh, I don't like demons. Ooh. I might have to give this book away. That's also not one of my things. I just don't mess with demons. Don't mess with them. Oh, I hate to end on that one. Oh, I have one more. Don't you worry, I have one more. Yay! Isn't this so cute? This was also a Walmart buy. It's big fan. It's a romance short little novel. And to be honest, I was just making a Walmart order for birthday decorations for a friend and I needed free shipping. I needed like $8 more for free shipping. If it literally tells me I need to spend like $30 more for free shipping, I will spend the $30 more instead of paying $3 shipping. Girl math doesn't make sense. My husband cannot grasp that concept, but I do it anyways. Big fan. Let's see. A political strategist, her former boy band crush, and what happens when teenage yearning take a very adult and very sexy turn. I thought this would just be like the perfect little beach book. It's just short, can be read in the sand, toes in the water. Yeah. So that is all the books that I've bought recently. And when you read about 10 books a month, you gotta be constantly buying books. That's why I'm constantly filming these book hauls. And I thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for reading wrap-ups. I did my first one last week. Posted my first one last week, and that was exciting. If you want to see me absolutely go off on Onyx Storm and rant about that and get out all my frustrations, go ahead and watch that video. And I think I'm going to start doing more tiny library videos soon because you guys love those videos and it's getting warm again. I also have some fun ideas that I want to film. So I'll see you guys next time. Love you all. Have a great week, great day. Bye.